William Shakespeare is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and is often called the Bard of Avon. His plays, sonnets, and poems have been studied and performed for centuries and have had a profound impact on literature and culture. Early life. William Shakespeare was born on April 26, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. He was the third child and first son of John Shakespeare, a successful glovemaker and local politician, and Mary Arden, a member of a prominent family in the area. Shakespeare's childhood was likely spent attending school, helping his father with his business, and enjoying the countryside around Stratford. It is not clear where Shakespeare received his education, but he likely attended the local grammar school, where he would have learned Latin and the classics. Marriage and family. In 1582, at the age of 18, Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway, who was 8 years his senior. They had 3 children together, Susanna, born in 1583, and twins Hamnet and Judith, born in 1585. Shakespeare's family life in Stratford is largely a mystery, as few records of his personal life have survived. However, it is believed that he spent much of his time in London, where he pursued his career as an actor and playwright. Early career. By the early 1590s, Shakespeare had established himself as an actor and playwright in London. He was a member of the Lord Chamberlain's Men, a prominent acting troupe that would later become the King's Men, and he wrote plays for the company to perform. Shakespeare's early plays were largely histories and comedies, such as Henry VI, The Taming of the Shrew, and A Midsummer Night's Dream. These plays were popular with audiences and established Shakespeare as a talented writer. Later career. In the late 1590s and early 1600s, Shakespeare began to write more complex plays that explored themes of love, power, and morality. These plays, which included Hamlet, Othello, Macbeth, and King Lear, are considered some of the greatest works of Western literature. Shakespeare also wrote a series of sonnets, which were published in 1609. The sonnets are a collection of 154 poems that explore themes of love, beauty, and mortality. Shakespeare's later plays were often performed at the Globe Theatre, a theatre that he co-owned and where his plays were premiered. The Globe was a popular venue for theatregoers, and Shakespeare's plays were often performed to sold-out audiences. Death and legacy. Shakespeare retired from the stage in the early 1600s and returned to Stratford, where he lived until his death in 1616. He was buried in the chancel of Holy Trinity Church in Stratford, where a monument was erected in his memory. Shakespeare's plays and poems have had a profound impact on literature and culture. His works have been translated into every major language and are still performed and studied today. Shakespeare is credited with having created some of the most memorable characters in literature, including Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, and Macbeth. Shakespeare's influence can be seen in the works of countless writers and artists who have followed in his footsteps. He is often called the greatest writer in the English language and is regarded as a cultural icon whose works have shaped the course of Western literature.